Hi friends. This past Sunday we celebrated communion at Covenant, and I was thinking about how much I enjoy the way that we do it. And not to say that any other faith tradition is not as good or wrong, but at Covenant we believe that everyone is welcome at our table, that it is not actually our table. It doesn't belong to Covenant. It doesn't belong to Pastor Joel or to our session, that it is God's table where all are welcome. And that includes everyone of all ages. We don't ask kids to memorize things, take a test, talk about what it means to them in order to participate, that they are welcome at all ages. Because I think it's important to note that when we're asking kids to download a bunch of information or to make a commitment of what they believe before they take communion, that can put a lot of pressure. Whereas if we ask them to learn as they are practicing, as they are taking communion, we continue to talk about it as we do it, but to learn as we celebrate together is such a great way for them to experience what that is, and then to keep continuing to spiral to learn more about what that means. And so yes, we do teach them what is important about communion. And we teach them, the story of Thursday of Holy Week and the special meal Jesus had, and that we do this to remember Jesus. And we talk about why. And we talk about the love, and we talk about how everyone is welcome there. And then we encourage them to participate with us, to celebrate communion with us as they continue to learn. And I hope as grown-ups we continue to have different experiences as we celebrate communion, because I'm sure we've all been to other churches or weddings where you were not allowed to participate in communion. You weren't part of that faith tradition. Or I went to a wedding where the bride and groom were the only ones who were allowed to have communion and the rest of us watched. And I thought, I really appreciate that at Covenant we get to have this table where everyone is welcome, that we don't tell kids they're not old enough yet to experience that love of Jesus, that we understand that the way they understand it, that their feelings about it, their knowledge about it are going to change, but we're going to let them learn and grow as they continue to experience it. And I just really love the message that shares with our children and our grown-ups. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to memorize a bunch of things. And you don't have to say, in this moment, this is exactly what I believe, and my faith is 100% strong, no wavering. We are all welcome no matter where we are in our journey, and that we can continue to learn and grow as we celebrate and experience it together. So you are always welcome at Covenant. You are always welcome at our table. We'd love to have you come visit at any of our services. In the summer, we have a 9 o'clock courtyard prayer service, and then we have our full worship service at 10 o'clock in our sanctuary, and we celebrate communion the first Sunday of every month. Have a great week, friends.